Hi, welcome back to my channel, and today I am going to talk about how you know your man is gaslighting you, or anyone in general, but specifically when you're in a relationship with somebody, um, your man, your woman, you would like that relationship to have an open line of communication, right? Why does my neck look like that? Anyways, I was distracted. You would like there to be an open line of communication. You would like there to be honesty, right? Um, but sometimes with certain people, there can never be a level of honesty that is acceptable, a level of truth that is acceptable because they are dating you and three other buddies. You know, Keisha, Laquanda, and Stacy. So anyway, I just want to tell you some signs about how you know your man is gaslighting you. Number one, you will feel it in your gut. Your gut never lies. Women have this thing called intuition. Um, it's our gut. Men have it too, but they don't really act on it. But a woman will normally act on it, right? And she may not know the whole truth, she may not know the whole story, but she will know something is wrong. And if you feel your first inclination that something is off, something is wrong, that person is telling you not the truth. And you think the thing is, sometimes people don't tell the truth because they want to hide something from you for your good. Like maybe they don't need to know this right now. They're not strong enough to know this. We might break up if they know this. So I don't. Maybe there's a acceptable level of gaslighting, but in this situation where you are invested and you feel like this person isn't as invested as you are, you need to know when this person is gaslighting you. Not in the case of I love this person loves me back, but there's some things that they need to know later, not right now. So in this case of that your man is gaslighting you, you feel it in your gut. You feel something is wrong. You feel like he's not telling you the full truth, but you keep going along with it because you like this guy. You want to trust him. You want to be in a stable, safe relationship. You want to finally be in a relationship with someone that you are attracted to. You want to be able to do holiday things with this person, or even just celebrate life with this person, and you've chosen this person to be that person. But the thing is, what you have to ask yourself, did he choose you back? And if you feel like he's not wholeheartedly invested and you feel that in your gut, don't ever negate that feeling. Don't ever feel like, well, my gut says one thing, but I'm going to trust him because I love him and I want to stay with him. There's some times where you have to give people time to show you who they are, but always keep your eyes open in that case, and don't be blind to this person could be telling me a lie, basically, about how he feels about me, about how he sees the our relationship going, where he sees it going. If you feel like that is not what he's telling you the truth, just take note of it, basically. Second sign, second key, or whatever. His energy is off. When you guys first started dating, is all lovey-dovey. A month down the line, it is starting to change, and you're like, you haven't changed doing your activities. You haven't treated him any differently than when you first started dating him, but his energy seems off. Let me tell you something. When a man's energy is off, that means it's on with somebody else. That means he is giving some other woman his energy. That means he's giving some other woman his time, his space, his mind, his thoughts, his emotions, right? But he just doesn't know how to tell you yet that he isn't as invested as you are. Or maybe he may like you and her. He wants to keep both of you around. But if you didn't sign up for that, or if you are not thinking that this is what that is, then you need to maybe bow out or let him know, I want to be with you, I choose you, but your energy is off, my intuition is going off. What is it? You can tell me. And sometimes people need space to be able to feel like I can actually tell you without you cussing me out, or you will listen to me without me being interrupted. And sometimes you need that space to tell him that, and he needs to be able to do that with you, vice versa, so that you can get the full story. And at this time, when you do get the full story, you have enough knowledge to be like, look, I'm here for that, or I'm not here for that, so Lastly, which is to me the biggest sign of gaslighting, is when you confront him about something, you bring it up, and he tells you it's not what you're thinking. Not that like someone can say, oh, it's nothing, but when you know it's something and he says it's the opposite of what you're thinking, it's the opposite of what you actually saw me do, he's gaslighting you. Like, for example, I was dating this guy and then we were off, right? And I decided to break it off. Then he came back into my life, not as someone that was dating me, but someone that I could tell was open to spending more time with me, right? So we were in a space where I had saw him on his cell phone, saw him clearly texting somebody, and then I asked him, I'm like, hey, what's up? And he's like, oh, I'm just looking at some pictures on my phone. Why can't you just tell me you're texting your girlfriend? Like, you're texting somebody else. Like, just be open and honest, you know, be open and honest about your feelings, your emotions. And the thing is, a man usually doesn't do that because he doesn't want to lose that person, which is that woman in his life, whether he really likes her or not, right? So yeah, if you know that he is doing something that is off, you have signs that are telling you that, you have actual evidence, but he is telling you it's the opposite, that person is gaslighting you. And that can go for a woman and a man, like vice versa. Like, maybe you're in a marriage and your wife is telling you X, Y, and Z is happening, but you see messages pop up on her phone or on her email that is not from you and is from another man. And then they tell you it's not that. It is that. Period. Period. So my advice in those situations, listen to them, hear them out, and then you make your own decision. Because sometimes when you are in a cycle of gaslighting, you will end up losing your mind. You will end up second guessing yourself. You will end up being more insecure than where you were when you first started. And you will end up with a broken heart. And sometimes you want to give people second chances and chance after chance after chance, until you are broken enough that you just can't do it anymore. But let's not try to get to that point where we are so broken that we can't move on, or either we're so broken we have to move on. Let's be able to move on in strength and in courage. It takes a lot of courage to leave a person, no matter if they're gaslighting you or something else. It does take courage. So yeah, that's my advice on how to know signs, or whatever you want to call it, tips, or whatever you want to call it, that your man is gaslighting you.